Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. And a one-game homestand for Atlanta as the Hawks will try to recharge their batteries on their home court. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this season. They controlled everything in both games last year, going 2-0.
Last season they had a very... Let's go. You're in.
No time.
The Kings trailed by 6. Cousins with a screen for Collison. Here's Stauskas. He's coming off a 10-point game against Miami. Left block shot on the way. Landry no good. Big Daddy's checked in for Sacramento. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
During that break, Coach Mike Malone had some words for his team. He said their plan was to run their offense through Collison. The coach putting the pressure squarely on his shoulders by asking him to be the key man in the offense. It's not something they ask of him every game, but when they do, he can usually handle it. It's still very early in this game, so there's plenty of time for those changes to take effect, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris. 4 on the clock. Horford gets the bucket. Steve was talking before we were back in that little segment there about playing them more, and it was 2 games last year, 2 wins. And it's probably a safe assumption they've got a lot of confidence heading into this first meeting, Clark, this year.
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, they appear to be at opposite ends of the spectrum in terms of talent. But nothing's ever a sure thing, Kevin. That's why we play the games.
I like it. Good.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
The Kings shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Well, they're doing okay as the season goes on. They're shooting about 76% as a team.
First one falls for.
You know, the issue really with Atlanta this year and moving forward isn't that they're a bad team. They've just been kind of stuck in that middle road of mediocrity. They're competitive, they play hard. They're hoping to find a way to get to the next level now.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Elvin Brand's checked in for Millsap. Cephalosha comes in for Damari Carroll. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Kyle Korver.
And with Atlanta, as you said, for a while now, they've been a playoff caliber team, but making that next step into the elite class of the East.
And Bazemore kicks to Mack. The pass to Brand. Oh, that's blocked. Now here's Gay. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Kicks it to McCallum. Into Jason Thompson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. And some of it, Clark, for Atlanta making the jump is personnel. It's never easy to get a franchise player without a high draft.
And in that sense, Kevin, they are in danger of becoming a treadmill team. They have a good base right now. And I think they just need to continue to keep adding talent and have the talent they have continue to develop.
Scotty's checked in for Al Horford. Here is Brand, averaging 6 points per contest. He kicks to Matt. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 12, and he connects with the jumper. Max got his first points of the night.
Well, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Thompson passes it to Gay. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, the big fella showing us a little explosiveness for a change.
Well, maybe Clark is working on his dunk skills because he looked perfectly at home right there.
Sometimes he find those, so I'm trying to see him get that one down.
And Mack kicks to Scott. Dishes it to Mack. Here's Bazemore. He's coming off point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Gay outside, and Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Great defense. He anticipated the play and got there first.
I think he got there in time. Nice play.
The Hawks leading by 4. Here's Matt. Inside. Scott dishes to Cephalosha. Here's Matt. 1 second left. And no good trying to get that one. And the horn signals the end of the first. Not much offense so far. Hawks lead by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here at Phillips Arena in Atlanta. And now the second quarter just getting set to start.
They wanted to this game. Solid offense. They got good ball movement. Established a nice rhythm.
Yeah, not stagnant at all. Free-flowing and fluid at the offensive end.
Atlanta's on 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Big Daddy, he's in at the force man. Stauskas is the 2 with Gay playing small forward. Collison is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Teague. Not a lot of room.
Jeff Teague, one of the quickest and most elusive point guards in the NBA. He's incredible in transition. Where he's really improved is in the half court. He's figured out how to carve up defenses off the dribble.
And Teague, a top-tier penetrator, a nice teardrop in the lane.
And he's an improved passer, too, Kevin. I like the confidence in starting to play with him. Getting into the lane, elite when it comes to the assist-turnover ratio. Point guards are measured by. And he continues to expand his offensive game as well.
And so Teague gets 2 free throws.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Collison kicks to Gay. Cousins with a screen for Gay. Will go down, and the Hawks lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Big Daddy.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Al Horford, he's checked in for Atlanta. The Kings also with the sub. Carl Landry's checked in for Rudy Gay. The Kings have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. That's good from Big Daddy. The Hawks leading by 3. Outside Teague. He feeds it to Millsap. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Well, now they're just going to town.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Through Sacramento now. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
You know, their percentage from long range that game was off the charts. It seemed like every time the home crowd got going, they just took the wind out of their sails with another 3-point barrage.
Yeah, those bombs were really falling.
Here's Landry. Puts up the baby hook. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Big Daddy.
You see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket.
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Collison against Teague. Teague got 4 points in the quarter.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kevin, the Atlanta Hawks, a team that looks to spread the floor with shooting. Coach Mike Budenholzer said, we don't want to just be a three-point shooting team. We want to get to the rim first. By creating that space, we give our guards and our bigs a chance to attack. If the paint is taken away, we'll look for our shooters. Good strategy, Kevin.
Coach Bud coming from San Antonio, Doris. The Hawks trying to create that same kind of spacing.
Shooter Kyle Korver. Let's take a look at some of his numbers. How the last month of basketball was for him. He's around 14 points per game.
And so we conclude the first half. Hawks ahead, leading by 10. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hey guys, settle down for a second. I noticed a couple of things from that first half. Nice work coming off the bench, guys. Great energy, great offense. We really got to show our depth in the first half. Ball security was probably our high point. Let's continue to keep a tight handle on the ball and not try to thread too many needles with our passes. And a big part of this second half is going to be the success we have on the offensive glass. That's going to be the key for us to get back into this game. We're facing a team that does a lot of things well. No surprise they gave us problems in the first half. Now it's our turn to show them what we do well.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
Well, Darren Collison, DC, has been getting it done. He has 12 points. He's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
Get up. You're going in.
Here we go.
Here's Teague. He's got 11. He'll have the power forward with Horford at center. On the wings, Korver and Carroll. And it's Teague in at the 1. So that's the Hawks 5. It's the front of the rim and out.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Big Daddy's checked in for the Kings. Look now at the 2K leaderboard to find out which small forwards have had the hottest second halves of the season from the field. Rudy Gay on top.
And obviously looking at those numbers, he hasn't just been settling for outside shots. He really works hard to get good position on the inside to get some high-quality looks.
And that hard work is paired with a very aggressive mindset, Steve. I mean, he attacks the basket whenever he gets the chance, every opportunity. And a lot of his shots come right at the rim.
T2 from Collison, while Millsap with the rebound. Millsap's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Hawks coach Mike Budenholzer grew up around the game. His father coached high school and college basketball for 25 years, and Mike got into coaching pretty much immediately after graduating from college. Sounded like a guy who knew what he wanted to do.
Shot clock at 3. Teague, and he connects on the jumper. The screen to the trip. Teague's got 13.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down.
Stauskas, the best to Big Daddy. Second chance effort. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Stauskas.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
T dishes to Carroll. There's the feed to Horford. Millsap down low. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
What a performance from Millsap here. 10 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops. Paul Millsap, not the biggest or the most athletic, but he just finds ways to get it done.
Yeah, he's so well-rounded. He does the big things and the little things to help you win. He's a good passer. He moves without the ball, keeps your offense going, and then, of course, really developed that three-point shot last year, which made him an effective stretch forward.
The Hawks working the ball around. To the paint. Here's Korver. Makes it off the glass. Korver's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's been one of their more reliable today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead. And Millsap has always had a terrific motor. He combines his elite talent level with tremendous effort and toughness. I think those things are a big key to his personal success, which helps his teams be successful too. Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Millsap a screen. Here is Korver, who's got 15. Knocks it loose. Stauskas, the pass to Big Daddy. Outside Collison. 1:52 left in the third. 6 to shoot. Fires from the line, and he gets it to go. Collison's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Sacramento.
Well, you talk about Millsap's motor, gets you extra possessions, draws fouls, makes his free throws. Great motor, finally getting his due.
Here's Korver. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Korver's got 17. A minute 20 left in the third. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins signed by the Kings to a max contract extension in 2013. Coach Mike Malone said, quote, "We've made a huge commitment, not only to him as a player, but as a person." He added that Cousins' biggest jump will come from handling adversity and being comfortable when he's uncomfortable. Once he does that, then
A fiery disposition. If he can channel it, the sky's the limit. Thank you, Doris. Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Elton Brand's checked in for Horford. Scott comes in for Paul Millsap. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for DeMar Carroll. And it's Clint Bazemore in for Kyle Korver. Here's Thompson.
Let's take a little closer look at Jeff Teague, some of his numbers. Breakdown since the All-Star break. Averaging 9 points per game, 7 assists, and 2 rebounds. No doubt about it, he knows how to run the offense. Really not miss a beat when he comes off that bench.
Steve, you were an NBA guard. Not a lot of guards can do that coming off the bench, but he is one of them that can.
Jason Thompson, 6'11", out of Rider College. Not a big-time program, but he was well-known coming out of that school because of his ability and his size. He's proven to be a solid NBA player, very well-rounded game.
And now let's bring you the list of the top three-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games. Number 1, the Kings.
They've been really pleased, Kevin, with their three-point game. It's working better for them thanks to some adjustments they've made in their transition game.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Atlanta?
These long-range shots look like layups out there, guys.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on.
Carl Landry's checked in for Rudy Gay. At the last game for the Atlanta Hawks, it was a win against Philadelphia.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And to do it on the road, too, I mean, the way they just kept coming at him and coming at him, they kept that crowd out of the game the entire time. That's good work. I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
That's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game. Mark, it's a deflating.
What the heck was that?
Look it up. It's called basketball.
Here's T. Pass to Brand.
You're up. Let's go.
Trying to do my thing.
Rubbed in for Mike Scott. And the Kings will go for a different look here. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Johnson. Gay comes in for Reggie Evans. Stauskas is checked in for McCallum. And it's Collison in for Sessions. On the court for Sacramento. Landry and Cousins patrol the paint. Collison runs the point with Stauskas at the 2. And it's Gay in at the small forward position. Millsap a screen on Collison. A nice shot by T.
Impressive play there. They have been really good offensive.
They've been unstoppable.
DeMar Carroll's checked in for the Hawks. Korver comes in for Sefolosha. Big Daddy's checked in for Sacramento. look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Collison against Teague. Collison kicks to Stauskas. Right wing. Here's Big Daddy, and that one's on target from the wing.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
Atlanta leading by 15. Here is Korver. Here's Horford, and he banks in the lane. Horford's got 9 points here in the second half.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
Collison, the pass to Stauskas. Screen by Cousins. Just 5 to shoot. Gay in the corner. Gets to the corner and buries it. Gay's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's been a great day for him, and if you remember, he gave him a huge performance their last time out as well.
T dishes to Korver. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Horford sets a screen for T. That's good. T's got 22 points.
Well, tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. An impressive win for the Hawks.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Shot quality and better overall shooting.
And so check it out, their record tonight. That'll mark win number 32 overall.
Well, one thing about this win, it assures that they will not lose the season series. They only meet once more, of course, as interconference opponents.
And Steve, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has a bit of an edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it once more.
Collison kicks to Stauskas. 11 feet away. No good from Cousins. And here's Atlanta. They're on a 14-6 run. To the wing right side. We've got 28 seconds left in the game. Now here's T. He's guarded close. He goes up again. And again it's Paul Millsap. And the Hawks lead by 19.
Just a little bit more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate the win.
Well, they can already start to celebrate, Steve, and they should let their team hear it. They were good.
Gay left side. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Paul Millsap picks one up. And he makes the first. So both teams making some changes here. No good. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Paul, tonight seemed like it was a game that showed so much of what this team is all about, and a game that you played very well as a team.
We did. We had a good team effort. Everybody had a lot of energy. We attacked first and we came out with the win.
Great job, Paul. Terrific win. Guys, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. So that'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, what was going on tonight? I'm running free all over the court and you didn't give me the rock.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about making sure I get my touches, yo. Move the basketball, share with your teammate. Make the extra pass so that way we get easy looks. Got
You might be right, man. I probably did have a little tunnel vision out there tonight. Next game, I'll make sure I share the ball more with you, all right? Cool?
Cool.
What are you smiling about?
Life's good. I'm hitting my stride right now. I'm just happy to be balling.
That's why I called you in here. You have been balling. If you keep producing like this, I see no reason why you won't be in the starting lineup before long. We always try to be careful with the new guys, make sure they fit our system the way we want them to. But it seems like just a matter of time for you. How does that sound?
Coach, I do whatever you ask me. If it's providing a spark off the bench, great. If it's starting, even better.
Good answer. Now get out of here.